Countless champions have been crowned throughout the history of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But what about the underdogs, the dark horses, the decks that upon first glance make you question everything you thought you knew about the game? In this series, both MBT and myself will be showcasing some of Yu-Gi-Oh's wackiest unsung heroes. Each episode will feature new decks, new strategies, and the results will be unpredictable. You've seen the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! But this is the history of Jank. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Well, look what deck is rearing its ugly metallic head once again, folks. It's Batteryman. Now, Batteryman is a very interesting deck. If you've watched the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or history of Jank, you know that it's one of my personal favorites, and that's because almost exclusively of its low price point. At a time when Dark Arm Dragon was taking names, Batteryman Industrial Strength looks similar if you squint your eyes. We're now entering a time when Dino Rabbit starts taking names, and if you squint really hard, Batteryman AAA is kind of similar to Rescue Rabbit. These near hits all come together to form a deck that is pretty cohesive and very strong. It's got really sick payoffs like a Monster Reborn that's not a once per turn, and a double Call of the Haunted. That said, the deck never saw the mainstream competitive success that would be necessary for us to take a look at it at History of Yu-Gi-Oh!, but it was a local legend, and for that reason, it's perfect for this series. Now, I will just come clean, this is probably a little early to be looking at Batteryman. The deck really comes into its own, especially the AAA build, when it's able to make powerful rank 4 Xyz monsters like Constellar Omega. A bunch of options that this deck, and only this deck, has access to. As of now, we are scraping through the extremely mediocre rank 3 and 4 pool in Wind-Up Zenmeister, Steel Swarm Roach, Utopia, Leviathan Dragon, and Leviair. We don't even have Zen mains out. So realistically, the payoff for stuff like AAA just isn't there yet, but hopefully Charger will be enough of a payoff at its own that it doesn't really matter. So let's go through the cards real quick. AAA is a very powerful card on normal summon or flip face up. It can special a Batteryman AAA from your hand or graveyard. Charger on normal summon allows you to summon a Batteryman monster from your hand or deck, and then Batteryman D is in here just as a guy that protects your life total. We've got double Batteryman Fuel Cell. This card's fantastic. Allows you to select a card your opponent controls and return it to their hand. One Batteryman Industrial Strength. This is the bad boss of the archetype. Triple Batteryman Microcell. Maybe to this day the most powerful card you can set face down that's not named Subterra Guru. One Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. A Glow Up Bulb. An Honest. A Sangan. Double Ryo. And triple Tour Guide from the Underworld. For spells, we're on triple Battery Charger. Not to be confused with Batteryman Charger. This card is a Monster Reborn that's not once per turn for a low life cost. A Book of Moon, a Dark Hole, a Foolish Burial, a Heavy Storm, a Monster Reborn, double MST, an Avarice, a Portable Battery Pack, a Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warning, a Starlight Road, a Torrential, and a Trap Dust Shoot in the side. We've got Cyber Dragon, DD Crow, Effect Veiler, triple Maxi, the third Ryo, double Leeching the Light, the third MST, and 2 Debunk. In the extra, we've got Chimera Tech, Catastor, Black Rose, Brionac, Orient Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Hyper Librarian, and Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So here's hoping that these pitiful fours will be enough to take names, but realistically, we'll revisit this at a later date, even if they don't.
You know, after last episode and my atrocious performance piloting Laval, if you want to call it piloting, I deserve to be in the Jank tank again. But this time, somehow, Joseph and I decided that we can play Dragunity in History of Jank. This is a weird one, right? Because I don't know, Dragunity, like, you look at this deck and this seems pretty competent, and while yes, like, when you look at it in the context of the rest of the meta at this time, this wasn't what was really winning, but it's still a pretty decent deck, all things considered. It's crazy to me that a deck with, like, 11 monsters is just this good, and I guess when you count Ravine and Terraforming, it's a bit more. It's just, this is my first time piloting this, and I hope that I do not do as poorly as I did when I played Laval. So, the deck centralizes around Dragon Ravine, a powerful field spell that once per turn you can discard a card to activate one of these effects. Most people know this because you can send a dragon from deck to grave, but the second part, or rather the first part of the effect, is much more important in this deck because you can add a level 4 lower Dragunity from deck to hand. So every single turn turn. This allows you to convert any card you have into a Dragunity monster. However, that is a cost to discard, so if your opponent has MST for it, you are going to take a severe minus. So because we have triple Terraforming, triple Ravine, we don't need to play too many monsters just because these are basically excess copies of these, and we're able to get them quite easily. So 3 copies of Ducks. This is a card that Joseph and I still probably won't be able to read properly. It gains 200 attack for each Dragunity card you control. That's the effect we always forget. And when it's normal summon, the effect that most people know, you target a level 3 or lower Dragunity and equip it to this card. Most notably, we're going to go for Phalanx, which, when equipped to a monster, you can special summon it to the field. This is not a once per turn effect, or it is, but it's a soft once per turn, so you can do it multiple times. We have 3 Dragunity Legionnaire, which has the same ability to equip as Ducks does, but you can send the Dragunity Phalanx, or whatever you equip, I should say, to the graveyard to target a face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it, allowing you to play a sort of control game with this card, which is pretty neat. We also have 2 copy of Dragunity Acklys. Now, this is another tuner that, when normal summon, you can special a Dragunity monster from your hand, then equip it with this card, and when this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, select a card on the field and destroy it. So it's cool that there's some neat removal options between Acklys and Legionnaire in this deck, and that's one of the reasons why this deck's actually pretty good. We also then have 2 copies of Veiler rounding out our monsters. Then for the spells, Avarice, Duality. Again, playing Duality in these decks is so weird to me, but I understand that you can take a turn off. Most of the time in Yu-Gi-Oh! During 2011, you're not going to die immediately. So, you know, if you're going to just have a turn where you're just going to get some traps, or maybe it's turn 1, you're not going to do a big explosive play, I get it. Mind Control makes sense because you're playing a Synchro deck. Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, double MST, double Cards of Consonance. This is nice because it allows us to filter for Ravine a lot faster, because if we're playing Phalanx and Acklys, we don't really want these in the hand. We want them in grave. So being able to Cards of Consonance them for 2 fresh cards is good, especially if we draw Terraforming or Ravine. Then the traps, double D Prison, double Warning, a Judgment, Dark Bribe, Torrential, Vanities, a Mirror Force, and Trap Dust Shoot. For the extra, we have a single copy of Utopia, which we're probably never going to summon. We have Trishula, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Double Stardust, a Black Rose, Dragunity Knight, Guy Diarg. I actually have learned that that is the correct way to pronounce this card's name. This card's actually pretty sick. So it needs a Dragon Tuner and a non-tuner Winged Beast, very notably. And once per turn, you can add a level 4 lower Dragon or Winged Beast monster from your deck to your hand and discard a Dragon or Winged Beast. So you have to sort of like reverse Dragon Ravine, right? You get to add first, then discard, but you would also do specifically need to get rid of a Dragon or Winged Beast for this to work, which is partially one of the downsides of this card, but it's still pretty good as another 6. We also have Brionac, we have Orient Dragon, 3 copies of Dragunity Vajrayana. This is like the main enabler for the deck. Similarly, it needs a Dragon Tuner and a non-tuner Winged Beast. On Synchro Summon, you can target a level 3 lower Dragunity and equip it, so you can go for the Phalanx. Then you can do the same thing. This allows you to go into a level 8 Synchro very easily, which is why this deck is so formidable, because as long as you have Phalanx in rotation, you can just keep summoning Ducks and keep making Vajrayana, which means you can keep summoning Phalanx and go into any of the wide varieties of 8 at our disposal. If we have to, Vajrayana can also allow us to send anything it's equipped with to the grave to double its attack until the end of the turn. 3,800 is quite big, especially for a Synchro 6. We have a Hyper Librarian because this deck can Synchro quite easily, and a LA of Justice Catastor if we need to go for 5s. For the side, we have triple Maxi and MST, double Thunder King Ryo, double Sidra for the 1 Chimera tech, double DD Crow, a Debunk, and 2 Leeching the Light. This may be relevant if Joseph's playing Batteryman. That'd be quite funny, but we'll see. Guys, I cannot wait to see how this one plays out. Never played Dragunity before, so hopefully this one is not as bad as the Laval episode. I think I have a bit more faith, but I'm sure all the Dragunity players out there are going to roast me nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Boy, oh boy, Joseph, how did we get ourselves into this one? In all fairness, this is like 2 decks that would actually maybe see competitive play compared to next episode, which is going to be an absolute clusterfuck. But even so, both of these decks, they're a bit janky.
Yeah, I was going to say, you opened this like, oh god, how could... These are completely normal decks. You would expect to see these at the local level. Even at the regional level, you just wouldn't expect to see them in like top cut of a YCS. I personally liked Batteryman for a number of reasons. It's kind of a schoolyard staple around Teledad time, just because industrial strength kind of reads like Dark Arm Dragon. You can't look at AAA and not kind of think that it's Rescue Rabbit. I think the deck is defensible. Yours is not bad either.
Yeah, I think mine is also defensible considering it's just got this nice little like recursive loop that just constantly generates advantage, but like it's not like what people would expect. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, at least when you look at it in the context of like what else was considered meta around this time. And so I think we're going to be able to show off why that is in this episode. So let's shout out the patron, TJ Starman. Thank you for the support, buddy. You got the hand up.
Oh, I have got the hand up.
I got even.
It's odd.
Oh, okay. Well, we lost that one. I rolled the die. What was your logic?
My logic was he's going to think I'm going to go even. But I thought from the perspective of the die, you really got to get in the head of the cube.
Exactly. And for watching Prague, you should know that trying to get one step ahead of your opponent is just never going to work. Yeah. All right, buddy. Best of luck.
Wow, this is a really decent opener. Okay. This is not super sexy, but I'm going to normal summon Thunder King Ryo and pass.
This isn't a Batteryman. Why are you playing this?
He's a Thunder. He's like, look, there's even electricity on the card.
I guess.
He's more of a Batteryman than Gores was an alien. I'll tell you that.
That I will agree with. At least it's the same type. All right. Main one, Ryo's a fucking asshole. What am I gonna do about this?
Jerk off.
Okay. I think I can deal with it though. I am going to activate Dragon Ravine. I will activate Ravine to pitch terraforming.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not obviously going to add. Instead, I'm going to dump Dragunity Phalanx to the graveyard.
Yep.
I will normal summon Ducks.
That's really good, and that's fine.
I will activate Ducks.
No response.
I will equip Phalanx to Ducks.
No response.
I will use the effect of Phalanx to special summon itself.
No response.
And we'll put him in defense. So funny enough, because Dragunity Ducks has an effect that we never read, it actually is at 1900. I wish Dragon Ravine was a Dragunity card. That would be quite good.
I'm a little glad it's not.
Yeah, I instead, though, will book your Ryo.
Ooh. Oh, you spent all this time making me think I would get a Synchro out of this one.
I also just want to make sure you didn't have Valor. We're going to bring out Vajrayana.
Oh, wow. You really got that one right on your first try. Vajrayana's fine.
I will use Vajrayana's effect.
That's fine.
Let's equip the Phalanx. Thinking.
This is fine, right? Phalanx is a once per turn?
No, it's a soft once per turn, so I can do it again.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so now I'm just questioning. So I can use Vajrayana to double its attack, which does nothing. So instead, I'm just going to declare to resummon it. This will give me another tuner. So I can go into an 8. Question is there any good 8s I want to go into? I'm going up against Batteryman. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I guess we'll find out momentarily. We'll just sync up. I'm just going to make Stardust, honestly. I don't know what else to make.
Honestly,
I'll just kill Ryo. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just set one, throw it to you.
All right, stand by main. Ooh, that's a really strange draw. I'm going to activate Foolish Burial. I am going to send Charger to grave.
Frightening. Okay.
I will activate Charger, targeting Charger.
So Charger only triggers on normal, but the problem is you could potentially just buff him to get over Stardust. I'm going to Dark Bribe this.
Whoa, I'll draw a card.
Yep. Please don't have a second Charger.
All right, so enjoy my once per turn, by the way.
Fuck! Yeah, okay. If you have a way to kill Stardust, I at least had to try to protect it. Okay, let's see what you got.
Not super exciting. We're going to tribute Charger for Charger here. I'm going to activate Charger. We're going to summon a monster from deck. I think I like Fuel Cell here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So Fuel Cell can tribute a monster to bounce your Stardust. Or, I guess I could just walk in. My Charger is at 24 right now. Okay, that seems really bad.
24. You're a little bit light.
All right, in that case, we will tribute the Charger to bounce the Stardust.
All right, and that's exactly why I wanted to bribe, because I knew you'd get tribute fodder. I'll take the 21.
All right, back to you.
We'll draw. Okay. Still have this Ravine, which is nice, so I probably have to fire it. Hopefully that works. I'm going to pitch Solemn Judgment.
That is fine.
This time we're going to add a Dragunity, and I guess we just go for Ducks.
Yep.
We'll normal the Ducks, try to trigger.
Yep.
Okay, let's get the Phalanx. I'm just going to skip a step here and special summon if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll sync. Let's go for Vajrayana number 2.
Yeah.
Vajrayana.
Yep.
Let's go like this. Then, I can just go exactly where I was before and just make Stardust again. Like, that seems okay.
Seems decent.
Until you just like find a way to summon Fuel Cell back, and then we're just back to square one. Yeah, like I don't really think there's a better option. In all honesty, I'll just fucking do it again. Why not?
Not bad.
I've already normaled, which is annoying. Yeah, we'll just hit.
I'll take 4 here.
Main 2, I'm gonna Avarice.
Oh! That's so crazy. Oh, man, that is...
Probably should have done this first in case I draw like something good, but I already normaled, so I don't really think. Okay. Well, maybe I should have. Whatever. I'll pass. Go ahead.
Stand by me.
I'm definitely in the kill range for Batteryman. That's for sure. Oh, not now.
Yeah.
All right, we'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. So the problem with going Avarice on a full 5 engrave is that I no longer have ducks in rotation, and that's or not ducks. What is it? Phalanx. So that's the only issue with the way that I did this. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but it's just not great. Okay, so the problem I'm faced with now is that you are playing Batteryman and you set a monster. And there is one monster in particular I'm quite afraid of that being, and so I sort of want to do everything in my power to make sure that that monster does not flip face up. The problem is Stardust Dragon is not exactly ideal for that situation. So thinking if I have a way that I can work around this. And I do think I have a way, but it's a bit convoluted. But I will give it a shot. I'm going to go Ravine. I'm going to pitch another copy of Ravine.
Sure.
I'm going to get ducks back into... Or not ducks. I keep calling it ducks. I'm going to get Phalanx back into the graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm going to normal summon Dragunity Legionnaire. We've not seen this one yet. I will use the effect. I will get the Phalanx equipped. Sadly, this does not destroy face downs. It has to be face up monsters.
Right.
But we can still use the Phalanx to get it into our regular monster zone, so it's fine. So I could go for a 5. The problem is the 5s aren't exactly equipped to deal with the board. So the alternative is to reborn your Batteryman fuel cell.
Oh my god. Yeah?
We're going to take this. We're going to sink these off for an 8. We're going to make Scrap Dragon.
Yep.
Declare Scrap. We'll pop this in Ravine.
Yep, it's AAA.
Okay, so it wasn't even what I was afraid of. And I think I am like 100 off of lethal with this.
Oh boy. I don't know how I'm coming back from this one. You're literally
100 off lethal. Unbelievable. All right, go.
Stand by main.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna normal A.
That is fine.
We'll summon A.
That's fine.
Order was so bad. So AAA can summon from hand. So if I had drawn them in a different order, I could have made a 4 last turn and a 4 this turn, but I didn't. We're gonna make Zen Maester.
It's so bad.
I'm really not a fan of it, yeah. Let's activate Zen Maester. We'll target the Scrap Dragon.
Okay, he's down.
Go to combat. My 2200 attack point monster will attack in.
Sure.
Second main, I will set 1 card and pass it back to you.
Standby, I will space the back row.
You're fucking with me! Oh! You got it.
Okay.
MST off the top. MST off the... You gotta be fucking with me, dog! Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Protagonist powers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Powers.
I played that last one a little fast and loose.
Okay.
This time, I'm taking it serious. You're not getting another one of these. And that's why I'm showing you the tour guide from the underworld first and foremost.
That seems like it. I have no response.
All right, I ain't got shit neither. Let's summon the Sangan.
Tour guide is also the best Batteryman.
Hey, she's all right. All right, so...
Does the bus run on batteries?
It does. And now you're about to see the best 3 in the game. I'm talking about the one, the only, wind up number 17 Leviathan Dragon. We do not have Zen mains yet, so we're just going to detach the tour guide from the underworld and pass it back to you.
Man, fucking 2011 was a great time, wasn't it?
Is that what you would say? It was a time.
All right, let's start with Cards of Consonance, pitching Dragunity Phalanx.
Yeah. Could have drawn that off the top in the last game. Couldn't have drawn that one.
Could have, yeah. Instead, I'll draw Ravine.
Yeah,
that seems pretty good. Let's try to fire Ravine.
Yeah, nothing here.
I will discard a copy of... I'll get rid of another Phalanx, sure. I don't think I need another one.
Yep.
We will add here, and we're going to add good old ducks.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leviathan's 25. You telling me I have to clear a 2,500 attack monster? Oh no. Activate ducks. This may surprise you. I'm going to target the phalanx.
Wah! Get him out of there.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Reborn the monster. Okay, sure.
Good thing I got that other one.
Oh, good.
Cool. Yeah, good thing, right? Let's sync. Vajrayana.
Yep.
Trigger Vajrayana.
Yep.
Get the phalanx.
Yep.
No second DD Crow, huh? Oh, that's
no second DD Crow.
Oh, all right. So sync again.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't make Stardust because we would just crash. Sadly, that would be too easy. Instead, Scrap's pretty good. Let's switch it up. Let's go for Colossal Fighter. Let's get a big boy.
Colossal Fighter is fine. All right, I will take 300 here.
Second main, I've got a back row. Go ahead, buddy.
Standby main. Oh, Jesus
good.
Christ. Okay, normal Batteryman AAA.
No response. Would you like to activate the effect?
Sadly, yes.
I will activate Vanity's Emptiness.
Well...
I'm so sorry.
You do what you gotta do, buddy.
28.
Mm-hmm.
If only there was a way for me to really capitalize on it.
Oh, I think you're capitalizing fine.
Yeah, that's true. I'll throw it back. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We'll draw. All right, main one. Not as afraid of microcell now. Let's ravine. I don't think this will turn off emptiness from deck or field, so we're good. I'll pitch Ackley's. Let's grab ourselves copy of ducks.
Yup.
Let's just run out ducks.
Yup.
Trigger.
Yup.
I will equip. I could get phalanx, but I can't special, so I actually think I kind of want the Ackley's instead. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go to battle. I think ducks can clear, so let's try it.
It can.
All right, 28.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Avarice. We'll leave AAA.
Sure.
One time heavy.
There's a chance.
Back to you.
Okay. You're at 21, so if ducks can clear, I just win the game. Battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it.
Yes.
Try for game.
I have book.
Okay. He's not the strongest guy in defense, unfortunately. Second main. Pass. Go ahead.
Absolutely owned.
Okay. Target.
Ackless.
Sure. So that kills emptiness. I believe this also triggers Ackless.
Ackless is mandatory, yes.
All right. We'll pop Ravine. That's fine.
Let's banish a light and a dark. I'll summon Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to banish your set card.
Get owned.
That is so infuriating. Oh okay, not over yet. I'm going to tribute Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning for Batteryman Charger.
Would you like to activate the effect of Charger?
If you have a fucking second Veiler.
I don't have a second Veiler, but I do have Max.
All right, we can work with this. We can work with this.
Okay, okay.
We are gonna we're gonna summon Fuel Cell.
Makes sense.
And then we're gonna summon Fuel Cell.
Because you have two Batterymen, yes.
Yeah. I am going
Charger's
to
27.
Fuel Cell, pitching a Fuel Cell to bounce your monster.
Colossal Fighter gone.
Go to combat. 24.
Okay, so this is 24 into my 17, so I take 7.
And then whatever this is.
That's just 21.
All right, back to you.
Yeah, that does it. Dark Hole.
Well, we tried our hardest. Oh boy.
Legionnaire target phalanx.
Crow the Phalanx.
Okay, okay. I don't have you dead then. 12.
God, I don't ask you for much, but I'm going to need exactly right now what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Oh God, I'm struggling to figure out what actually does this. BLS. No, he's engrave. Get me a...
Industrial strength would be pretty good.
Yeah, get me an industrial strength. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. So I take 7 here. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's an asshole card for sure. Shit. This is kind of a problem. All right, I'll set a pair and pass.
Oh, stand by main.
Yeah.
Wah.
Phalanx.
I don't like it. Set. Back to you.
Draw. That's pretty terrible because you have Ryo. Go.
Stand by main. Combat.
Oh, good. 19's fine.
Second main. Go.
Draw. Oh, crap. Good. I will set one. Throw it to you.
Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just attack here.
It is Valor.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Please. I will set one and pass.
Heavy.
I will chain MST to your back row.
No response.
Okay. It's that and Judgment.
Oh, God. All right. Battery charger!
With 900 life left. Are you fucking kidding me?
Give me the fuel cell.
My God.
Give me the fuel cell. I'm going to try for it.
Heavy Ravine. How did I lose this one?
Yes!
How did I fucking lose that game? I'm fucking livid. The only thing is maybe instead of with Ackley's trigger, if I popped my own ducks instead of Ravine, then I could have closed the game out a little bit quicker. I also like how Ravine is already on the field. It's already preordained. But
please.
good luck, I guess. Oh my God. Come on. All right. That's pretty good. Cards of Continents, pitch Phalanx.
Oh, dang. It's really excellent.
I guess we keep going. Ravine. It's already on the field. Ravine, I will pitch another Cards of Consonants.
Sure.
I will grab Ducks.
Yup.
Attempt to get DD Crowed.
Attempt successful.
Fuck. All right. That's pretty bad. Okay. 1, 2. Over to you. And get fucked, buddy. Let's see it.
Well, the joke's on you. My hand sucks. Here you go.
Maxi Honest AAA Charger Judgment. You weren't kidding. Your hand does kind of suck.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
What is the biggest problem in this hand? I think I get rid of Maxi just because I can go off next turn. I don't really care about the rest of your hand. So the set is Judgment.
Yep.
Seems all right. Let's go ahead and declare Ravine, pitch Legionnaire. I will dump Phalanx. Just get him out of here. Let's go Battle 17.
Yeah, sure.
And that's it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Stand by main. The Maxi. That's agony. Go ahead.
Setting AAA, potentially. I'll draw. Let's see if that's what it is.
It is AAA.
Okay. Flip AAA.
Yeah.
I will overlay. I'm on the Utopia.
Yeah, if you want to make Utopia, that is fine with me.
I will go ahead and declare Ravine.
That's
pitching Ackley's.
Yes.
I will add Ducks to hand.
Uh-huh.
I will normal Ducks. Declare Ducks.
No problem.
We'll get the Phalanx.
Mm-hmm.
Phalanx effect.
Right.
Battle 5.
Yup.
19,
Yup.
25. You at 14. Okay. Main 2. So I could sink here. Like, I know you have Judgment. Then you don't have to pay 7. That gets you pretty low. That doesn't get you out of charger range, sadly, as much as I would like it to. Honestly, I think I just stick with this.
Stand by main. Well, that is very interesting. I'm going to activate Reborn, targeting Eggless.
Chain Maxi.
Oh my God. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna normal honest.
That is fine. Sinking.
Yeah, we'll make Brio here.
Rio.
Let's go Brio effect. I'm gonna pitch. Oh man, Microcell, target Utopia. I will go to battle. Walk into Ducks.
I want to get this Judgment out of you now.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Okay. So I'll take 4 here because
Mhm.
he's 19.
And then back.
You know,
to
Ducks is a lot better when you remember his first effect.
God, he's unreal.
All right, main one. You have used everything that no, the last card in hand is the battery charger, so I do know everything. Okay, I think we can clear this up. We'll go Ravine. We'll just pitch Duality. Let's get a Ducks. Normal Ducks. Got some stuff engraved. Doesn't really matter too much, but we'll declare him. We'll put Ackley's in the back. Sync. Go for our Vajriana, trigger Ackley's, pop Brio.
Yep, you got it.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Yeah, like, I want to say that Dragunity's crazy, but I sort of drew, like, insane all 3 games.
Yeah, that's the thing with Dragunity is when you draw Ravine, it feels like just straight up unbeatable, right?
Right.
Like every turn you get to threaten an 8-star synchro. You've got like this really competent draw engine and the cards of consonants and stuff. When you don't draw Ravine, it's the worst deck ever printed. But just draw Ravine. How hard is it?
Right. I mean, you have 3 Ravine. Terraforming's still at 3. You're playing cards of consonants to just ditch your tuners to get deeper into the deck that way. The deck wasn't maining Max C, but I brought them in out of the board just because, A, it's more ways to get to Ravine, but B, it also slows you down immensely as well. And aside from that, there are some like other cards that are like you have enough defensive cards to slow the game down, hopefully, till you get Ravine. But yeah, the deck just feels like it sort of like lives or dies on the back of Ravine. I mean, it just felt unreal. Your deck, we got to see some cool things it could do, but like we didn't really get to see, aside from the play when you went Charger and then double Fuel Cell, that was like the extent of it. Typically the Batteryman experience is that you're doing that almost every game under most circumstances, but I think until the release of 9-volt a lot later on, the deck is a lot less explosive by comparison.
Well, yes, it does have the capacity to do OTKs, but largely you're not during this period. The problem is this is a build of Batteryman that's just a little too early. The AAAs are kind of the heart and soul of the deck. You want to get them into rotation with stuff like the fuel cells. And the payoff for those is like Constellar Omega, Satellar Knight Delteros, all of the really cool rank 4s that are playable throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history. At this point, the deck is on Roach, on Utopia, and on Zen mains. And that's it.
That's it.
That's all there is. So it's like this weird chaos rank 3, rank 4 strategy that's just not quite there. I will say the first game I think was very winnable for me, but I did play it kind of poorly. But I think games 2 and 3, I was pretty much shut out the whole time. The fact that I won game 2 was kind of a miracle, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it was very entertaining for the audience's perspective, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Ugh.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shadow1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, MBT Play Madolce, Ika Iron Fang, Chaotic Meatball, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy, I Ship MBT and Cimo, Draconic Rockslide, Jordan Coons, Iron Bladesman, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Liu, Phoenix the Immortal, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretch, John Two-Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Serious Business, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, TC Gaming, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, MBT Caught Injecting His Fairy Lily, Matthew Brady, Max the Warrock Investments Janitor, Valen Jackson, Twinkle Muncher, Eater of Crayons, Aren't You Glad I Didn't Say Alpha Tribute Benton, Luabon Yodabon, Helios 515, the Anti-Big Brain, Ben K OTK Play, Simping for Simo, Mike Ty, Stolfin Amethyst, Tyler H, Nicholas Carpenter, Simo's Harem of Sexy Yugi Tubers, LGMBTQ, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnel, Stella and Zoe Vermillion, Wonder Waffle, James Keen, Skull Servant and the Wandering Doomed or Boyfriends, MBT Cancel by all community soon, cancel by all committee soon, cancel by all players soon, Not Reading Cards makes the game interesting and you know it, The Undertaker versus CMO and MBT. Wait, play the concert video one more time, Hunter Reed, TTV Shrugs IX, Cayman CJ, ITF, Dark Echo, and Corvain. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.